Om Shanti. 11th of April 2019, Thursday. The slogan from today's Sakar Murli: Special beloved ones, Dilruba, constantly has the unending song playing in their hearts. And what is the song? I belong to the Father, and the Father is mine. So there's one unending, one perpetual song playing in the hearts of specially beloved ones. The song is, I belong to the Father, and Father is mine. I belong to the Father. This is the first part, that I belong to Him. And second part, He belongs to me. I am His, He is mine. I belong to the Father, and the Father belongs to me. So these are the specially beloved souls or children of the Father. And this is the song that is unendingly getting played in their hearts. And we have heard this multiple times, that I belong to Him. That means I do not belong to any other person. That means I have to keep myself protected from others. That means others should not get attracted to me. That means I should do something. If I am doing something that is attracting others to me, probably I am going somewhere wrong. So, I belong to Him, and He belongs to me. So if I belong to Him, I cannot belong to any other person. All those things that I create, that I do, which is responsible for creating attraction in someone else's mind for me, is a dangerous thing. This is one thing, that I remain detached from everyone. But what I should do so that others should not get attached to me? Because I can control my detachment. I am detached from everyone. This is one part. But what if somebody else get attached to me? So what we should do so that others should develop disinterest in me? What I should do so that others should develop detachment from me? This is entirely a different question. So Baba says this is the song that keeps on playing in the hearts of the specially beloved souls, that I belong to Him and He belongs to me. So again we'll come to the first clause, that I belong to Him means I do not belong to anyone else. So what I should do if somebody tries to make me belong to him, to that person, or what I should do so that others should not easily get attracted to me? They may get attracted to anything, to my body, to my beauty, to my soul, qualities, nature, some skills, some art, to my writings, to my singing, to my service, the way I serve. They may get easily influenced by me. One is that I should not get influenced by others, that we know. But what I should do, that others should not get influenced by me, others should not get attracted to me. This is one thing, that we have to satisfy everyone and love everyone. But others have started to love me excessively to the extent of attachment. So what I should do in that case? We will discuss this today. What one should do so that others do not get attached to him. What could be the ways? Yes, sister. What should I do? What should I do if suppose somebody is getting attached to me? I am not attached to him, but he is getting attached to me. Not only that, he is getting dependent upon me. Not only that, he is restless without me. He is missing me. He is mad, head over heels, in love with me. So when you remain attached to Baba, others may not get attached to you. Okay, this is one thing. But still, somebody, what I should do in actions. This is the remembrance is a subtle invisible thing which you are doing. But as regards action, what you should do. Suppose somebody is trying to get attached to me. He has yet not got, but he is trying. He is making efforts. He is trying to come close to me. He is trying to increase familiarity. He is trying to make friendship with me. Sending messages. Sending calls.
Use the power to withdraw.
Power to withdraw. Okay. But you don't have to even show to that person that you hate him. Otherwise, that is also not Srimad. Because if you, one way is that you just reject and all those things. But then he will get hurt. Then?
One thing we work on, always having God with us. So that
for example, that other soul is Baba's child. Not only Baba's child. For example, that person is somebody who is a teacher of Rajyoga and who knows everything about Gyan. Such a person is getting attached to me or us. Good wishes, pure feelings, that is there in his heart also. But in spite of that, other person is getting attached, influenced or attracted to me or trying to make friendships on the name of service. Outside, its a name is service. Outside, the name is we want have some questions to ask you. But in the guise of asking questions, they want to make friendship. They have needs, but then we can see clearly that their intentions are not pure. Their intentions are not about asking questions. Their intention is not about interest in Gyan. Their interest is in me rather than Gyan. But they are using Gyan to fulfill their desire to have friendship with me.
Would you not speak with them directly?
They may not accept that.
But if you use benevolence and bring power into your word,
it might work.
You would need to
speak about it. Okay, so speak about it and tell that, make them aware. First thing is that awareness within me. I should realize this, that somebody is trying to get attracted to me or somebody is getting, because these are such subtle things. This is one thing that I am getting attracted to other, I may realize. But to realize that someone else is getting attracted to me, this realization may come very late, or it may never even come also. It is very tough realization, very difficult realization somebody. Because the other person may not come to me directly. If he is a Jnani soul, he will use seva as a means. He will use some question as a means. He will use, he may say that, okay, I liked one of the things you said and that's why I want some elaboration on that. These are some of the ways, but then that could be the trap. So the first thing is my own realization within that, because if I look at myself, okay, Suppose somebody is coming and attracted to me because of probably Jnana and yoga. But if I look at myself, I myself never got attracted to anybody on the basis of Jnana and yoga. We always got attracted to God. So why this soul is getting attracted to me? Probably there is something which is wrong. Because if we compare ourselves, this is God. So we were direct connection with God. We were never mad after any human beings. Why these people are mad after me then? Probably they link, but they are they are keeping God in between. They are keeping seva in between. They are keeping appreciation of praise in between. But their intention is not pure. Purest intention, person may even not like to talk, or even go, if it's okay, but if he will not make die-hard attempts to meet the person, to disturb the person. There are people who keep on calling 10 times. Keep on calling and calling and calling and calling and calling. And what is I remember once one sister was calling, the whole day she called for 20 times. And I was busy in meetings and many things. At night when I picked up the phone, her question was, how to do intense effort.
Could have told her she just did. She gave intense effort to contact you. If she would have used that to contact Baba.
That's how something. So this is a very, very important realization. Others should not get attracted to me. I have to take the utmost care for this. So what should be my attempts? First, as sister said, stay connected with Baba. But that is a very invisible procedure. Second, as you said, reveal it. What else? We have to check whether I myself also is getting attracted to that person. This is also subtle checking. He is getting attracted, because the one who gets attracted to me, he will use praises, appreciation, gifts. Do I enjoy the gifts he gives? Do I love the messages sent by that person? Do I get influenced? Or do I show interest in that person? The slightest interest from my part, even 1% interest, will increase his hostle, what is known as his desires to come near me. He will be courageous to approach. So, one thing which is needed is in subtle checking. That slight, even 1% attachment from my side, even 1% response from my side might attract him more towards me. Slightest attachment, because okay, if one is a Jnani yogi soul and B, both are yogis, for example, both are teachers, Rajyoga teachers, male, female, or female, male, whatever. If A is getting attracted to B, okay, they are not ordinary souls, they know everything, but still there is a subtle attraction towards them. One is senior, one is junior, even this is possible. One is in charge, one is teacher, anything, any combination, permutation. So if there is a subtle attraction between these two souls, okay, so sometimes it's difficult. If the senior is getting attracted to me, that time I cannot straight away tell him, because there is a respect in between, or they are senior in Gyan. Should I tell him that you are developing attachment? It will be a tough job. If senior is getting attracted to me and they are saying that you do very work and they are giving me excessive gifts and showing partiality and preferring me over others, they are showing excessive love for me. But is not that also an attachment? A senior is getting attached to me, or I am getting attached to some seniors. There are 3 seniors, I am getting attached to one senior because his or her nature is very good. But that is also an attachment. I remember one sister who's in charge passed away. Now this sister stayed with that sister for 30-40 years. somewhere in Yagya. Now that elder sister passed away, but this junior sister is seen always and always talking about her. All the time. In the class, she will keep on mentioning elder sister. All the time. So, is this allowed? Baba says, become destroyer of attachment. So, that's also subtle attachment. So, when A is getting attached to B, now B is not getting attached to A, but A is getting attached to B. What should B do? First, this remembrance and telling and all this, B should see that B is not getting attached to A. And here, few strict principles have to be adopted. To the extent that even let the A may get hurt. It's okay if the A gets hurt. Because if A gets too much attachment to B, at some time B may come out of the attachment because B was less attached. But A will get trapped. Then how he will come out? It will be very difficult for A. And A is a weak soul. B is a very strong soul. So that B has to take care of everything. Has to be benevolent in the sense that if I show love for this soul, he may misunderstand my love. He may misunderstand my care as attachment, and there would be strong bond. As regards Gyan Yoga, in the path of knowledge, such bondages are terrible, like jails, prisons. There is no vice, there is no lust. Okay, I accept it. There is no lust between the two souls, but is not attachment also a vice? So attachment is also a vice. So one has to, when the Baba is saying Dilruba or the specially beloved soul is the one where I belong to Baba and Baba belongs to me. This is the song Anhad Geet song which is played in their heart. So when I belong to him, I should see that I do not belong to anyone. That anyone could be my wife, could be my husband, could be my children, could be my relatives, could be my friend, could be anyone. In Indian scripture, they say that when they go to Guru, Guru becomes everything. Guru is mother, Guru is father, Guru is everything. Guru is God, or even greater than God. And that is one of the ways to destroy all the attachments to everyone. And the last chapter Guru gives is, at the time of going, suppose a student goes to school, Gurukul, so he becomes everything, Guru becomes everything. But when the student is going, Guru says that you have to destroy even the last attachment which is in you, attachment to me. That's why Mahatma Buddha had said somewhere, if you meet me on the way, kill me. That's a very paradoxical statement. If you meet me on the way, he tells in his last day, kill me, means you have to remove all your attachment to me, don't get attached to me. He says to his disciple Ananda, Appo Deepa Bhava. Appo Deepa Bhava means be a light unto yourself, don't depend on me, don't create any bondages on me, don't surrender unto me, don't get attached to me. Because I myself never got attached to anyone. How can I teach you to get attached to me? I have never come to establish any sect. But what happened later on was entirely different. He said, don't worship anybody. People started worshipping Buddha. He said, don't worship any statue. They created the maximum statues are there of Buddha. He said, don't surrender unto anybody. They said, Buddham Sharanam Gacchami. We surrender unto you only. He said, don't believe in any gods. They said that you are the 9th avatar of Vishnu. They converted him into an avatar. So, he talked against God. He was silent on God. But he was made into God. So, that's what happens in religion. Somebody comes, he does some good work, he goes away. People attach miracles to his life, which were never there. And over the course of time, he becomes there is a hero worship. That's a famous concept, hero worship. So, I have to see that others don't get attached to me. If they are getting attached to see, I have to study their intentions. And at times, I have to be very strict, very hard, in the sense, no response, no digital response. Let them get hurt. They will understand. No digital communication. Because if they call you once, okay, you talked with them. But then again, if you see that they are persistently calling, so that itself makes it clear that their intention is not Gyan, but their intention is me. So, how much one has to be attentive and careful regarding this thing. We know that I should not get attached to anybody. But do I have control over others' attachment to me? Yes, I have. They are getting attached to me. Probably I have done some things or shown something that they felt that, okay, he is with us. Sometimes I have to show that I do not belong to you people. I have nothing to do with you. Your path is different, my path is different. I am not interested in you. Straight away one has to say that. I am not interested in you. I am not interested in maintaining this relationship anymore. You go your path, let me go my path. Though we both are Baba's children. But still, I am not interested in such relationships. A relationship between two souls should be based purely on Gyan or God's love. That's it. Seva, that's okay. But too much familiarity, too much intimacy, too much talks, too much private talks, too much frequent communications, these all lead to attachments. There's no need of this. In the earlier part of Yajna, these were very strict rules. Okay, if the attachment develops between two sisters, it is still okay. But if the attachment develops between one brother and one sister, it's very tough. And if both are Kumar and Kumari, there is a chance of vice. And if the sister is married and brother is not married, both are Gyanis, and there is an attachment, very tough. Or if the brother is married, who is BK, and there is a sister who is a Kumari, and they both develop attachment, this is again a dangerous combination. There was a sister once, somebody called me. She said, I am married and I am in Gyan, and there is a brother who relates Murli in center. What I should do? I am very much attached to him. I feel restless without him. And I have developed utter vairagya for my husband. I don't want to see him. I just want to be with this brother. Because he narrates Gyan very nicely. These are dangerous combinations. That's why see that nobody gets attached to me. And if I get even the slightest inkling that somebody is getting attached to me, I have to adopt a very stern face, relentless, very harsh, very rude sometimes. Sometimes rude. Sometimes my behavior might hurt them, but that hurt is good for them. Because otherwise that hurt only will stop them. Otherwise they will continue to progress. That hurt might stop them in their endeavor to come near me. So, this is the song. I belong to Baba means I do not belong to anyone. I have to belong only to him. Second, he belongs to me. Now, when I say that he belongs to me, Baba Mera, in this, there's one more thing. Since our relationship with Baba is so pure, so even other souls say that he belongs to them, I don't have any problem. But if suppose There's A person and B, and there is a lust in between them. And A says, you belong to me. But if A sees that B is going with C, there would be jealousy. If there is a pure love, then there won't be any jealousy. Then there won't be any envy. There won't be any negativity. Because there is no possessiveness. Because wherever there is a lust, there would be possessiveness. And if A is attached to B, and there is a lust, so A cannot tolerate B going with C. Because this relationship is based on lust. And when there is a pure love, so A has no problem, let B roam with anybody. A has no problem. In the similar manner, our relationship with Baba is very pure. That's why, do we feel jealous? Other person is sitting and remembering Baba. He is my Baba, why he is remembering? Rather we feel happy that so many souls are remembering him. Why? Because this is a very pure platonic love. This is a word used. Platonic. Platonic means non-physical, spiritual. Platonic love. That is lacking in today's world. Platonic love, spiritual love. The worldly love is physical, material, mundane. This love is a very rare commodity, platonic love. So, if more people remember Baba, we feel happy. Because our love is platonic, very spiritual. So in the similar manner, let our love for souls also remain spiritual. So that let them roam with anybody, let them go with anybody, let them talk with anybody. This relationship of husband, wife, this is, in Upanishad they say that Shataputravati Bhava. May you be the mother of 10 children and 11th child should be your husband. That is the blessing Rishis of the Upanishad give. You should have 10 children and the 11th child after 10 should be your husband. So you convert your husband into a child so that that relationship is destroyed afterwards. So, this is the song Main Baba Ka Baba Mera. Om Shanti.